Speaking of trash, I mean cheaters, Tristan Thompson's paternity test revealed that Maralee Nichols is the mother of his baby. Congratulations are in order. Tristan took to his Instagram story to own up to his actions and publicly apologize to his meal to Khloe Kardashian. He wrote, "Khloe, you don't deserve this. You don't deserve the heartache and humiliation I've caused you. My actions certainly have not lined up with the way I view you. I'm so incredibly sorry." Now, Khloe's ex-husband, Lamar Odom, reportedly also had a word to say about the situation. Odom left a comment on a Facebook post regarding Khloe and Tristan and said, "I truly wish nothing but the best for her. And I'm hoping we can reconnect and talk one day as friends. She's a good person and deserves the world." Do y'all think Tristan is sincere? What do y'all think about this? And do you think Khloe will take him back?
I think Tristan has little boy syndrome. I think that his brain development got stunted at the age of 15. I've said this on this show before as an adult, I don't do I'm sorry. I don't do apologies. I mean, they mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? It means absolutely nothing when you have done what you have done repeatedly to this girl. And here's what I've come to figure out about love and relationships. They're not that hard. When you love somebody and you respect them, you make it your goal to not hurt the person. Khloe and all the other Khloes out there need to see that this man just does not care about you. He does not. He likes the association. He likes the perks, but this man does not care about you. And she needs to move on, and he needs to grow up and learn to communicate and be direct with women about what he wants.
I agree. Al, what are your thoughts on this?
I'm on the fence. I got to be honest. I'm just on the fence. I'm on the fence on so many ways here. Number one, we know that he did not write that. He did not write that statement. He did, like Q said, he doesn't even have the ability to write a statement like that. I think that statement was written by his future mother-in-law because they are doing this Hulu show, and this statement is going to feed into the narrative when they come back together. I honestly don't think that Khloe is all that devastated. I think Kim said it well when she said Khloe with a basketball player is what she likes and it's what she knows. I mean, she's used to being cheated on. And let's just really look at this, you guys. Who says that it's really that bad or it's over? Listen, Dwayne Wade had a baby on Gabrielle Union. They live in their best lives as the couple of the year in our community. Carmelo Anthony had a baby on Lala. She hid that baby for 7 years. Like, I don't know. I just feel like there are certain women who are okay with what they signed up for. And it looks to me that Khloe is okay. She's into NBA players. This is their lifestyle. This is what they do. Maybe she doesn't think of it as being disrespectful, and maybe she can rock with it. Maybe she wants to be with him forever.
I think she's disrespected. I think she feels disrespected. I think she feels devastated. I think Khloe really does want love like most people do, no matter rich, famous. That doesn't change that. But I think she has something to prove so badly that she could hold on to a man. And honey, this is not the guy for you. He left his pregnant girlfriend for you. You got to look at people's track records. If they do it to them, I don't know why women, a lot of women, I have to call on my girls right now. We always think, not me. That was her, not me. I'm different. No, you're not. It's not really about you. It's about him. And I just feel like she, I don't know if she's going to take him back this time because this is a whole baby on her. And I don't know. She should be humiliated. And there's a lot of other guys that want her, I guess.
You know what's more troubling about the whole thing? And Kris Jenner is so good with the PR stuff. She really needs to get Khloe some healing, all right? Because it is beyond obvious that Khloe is still suffering from the ugly duckling syndrome. You know what I'm saying? And she probably doesn't feel worthy of anything better. That's why she continues to put up with this stuff. And Al, to your point with Jada, I mean, not Jada, with Dwayne and Gabrielle, your man or your woman make a mistake one time, maybe you can work through it. A baby is something that I don't think I would ever be able to work through. But this man has just made a repeated pattern of embarrassing this girl publicly. I just think she needs to move on. He's not going to stop. Every time he says, I'm sorry, and you take him back, you reinforce the idea that all he has to do is buy you roses and sit on the bench for a little bit and you'll take them back.
The best apology is change behavior. And that's never been done here more than a couple of months. And at this point, I think it'd be a great time for Khloe to maybe apologize or reach out to Jordyn Woods, because they made it seem like she was the biggest harlot in town when her man, Khloe's man, kissed Jordyn. Never mind all these other women. So we over here forgiving babies and getting over that. How about you forgive the girl that was besties with your sister and held your sister, who loves your family, who happened to, young, dumb crap right there. It was a kiss. It was a kiss. And I just don't think it was cool how they did Jordyn. Not that Jordyn was a saint, but damn, I bet you'd rather have that situation now than what you got right now. Hot ass mess. All right, y'all. Moving on. Let's go on to the next. Apparently,
really quickly, how you just be that rich and your whole family a mess? Bob in China, Khloe, and it's like y'all got everything everybody would want, and y'all are just a mess.
That's how they got it. That's how they got it. That's why they're a billion. That's why they're all a $1 billion brand, because they are a mess. That's what we're valuing in America and in the world nowadays. We are valuing mess. There's no more there. Anybody who works hard and who has a job, a basic job. All of those who are the salt of the earth aren't being rewarded anymore. There's no commodity in it. The commodity is in the mess. And they are taking it all the way to the bank.
Like I said before, good is bad and bad is good right now in society. And that's what's getting those checks, those blue check marks, those hosting gigs, those reality shows, those deals. Good is boring. Oh, she's boring. No storyline. Oh, go screw your sister's man or your best friend's man. Oh, 3 seasons.
That'll work.
There it is.
Apparently, Tristan gifted his daughter, True, with dozens of roses before he admitted to being the father of his third child. Y'all think this had anything to do with what he was about to do, or you think it was just, why do we even know about this? Oh, he put it out there. So I guess so.
I think it's just sad that that's what that young lady is going to expect every time something strange or awkward or negative happens in her life. She wants to be made to feel pretty and get a gift. That's setting that little girl up for failure, if you ask me, to have a regular relationship. That's not what you do when you do something wrong. You don't give your daughter flowers. What are you giving her flowers for? I didn't really understand that.
And basketball player or not, like growing up knowing that your father's a whore, I don't care what the profession is. It's not a good look to know that your dad is for the streets. And your dad, anyone could have sex with your dad if they want to. All they got to do is send him a Snapchat message and stroke his little dumb ego, because he seems a little slow to me. And then you get in there, like, women want men that are a little selective about their penis as well. It's not just about us being pristine. Like, it'd be nice to not have a guy that's so for the streets and so obvious. Anyways,
okay, so let's talk about that. Can we break that down for a second? Because what appears to me in the entertainment industry, all they do is pass each other's leftovers around to each other, including the Kardashians. Let's really look at this. Is that really what you're saying, Claudia? Or is that kind of what you think? Because that's not what I see going on in the industry.
What do you mean? You think everyone's just sharing each other? Well,
that's what it looks like. Look, everybody's dating everybody.
You know why I think that is, Al? I think it's the conquering warrior mentality. And I think that certain people bring you status. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you were able to bag Larsa Pippen and then you were able to turn around and bag Amber Rose, then you were able to turn around and bag Kim Kardashian. Like, it's in a weird, sick, twisted way. It gives people status.
Okay, it gives the man status. But Claudia's comment was that women don't want passed around D. Right? Isn't that what you said?
Well, not like long term. Of course, we know that most men that we get are going to have way more bodies. We know that, like, just by, I don't know, society, just how it is. But I prefer not to know that you was with 10 of my friends or 5 people that I see on television, right? Or cast members. I would prefer that. Right. But it's also like you are dating in your circle, right? So if you're always at award shows and games, and all the hot girls in Atlanta know all the hot girls in Miami and know all the hot girls and guys in New York. That's just how it is. It's like one big black college campus when you get to that level. I get that.
Right.
But damn, can it not be like a friend of your sister's? Like, can I be your sister? Like, can it cannot be your sister's best friend? And the Kardashians.
Am I the only one who find rich men behind the scenes attractive? Like, if I was Khloe Kardashian with all the access, I would want me a Hollywood producer. I would want me a director. I would want me a NBA team owner. I would want me a Beverly Hills plastic surgeon. Like, she has access to all these types of men, but you keep going after these type.
Yeah, but that's quite clear why she does it. I mean, for her, it's all about like Claudia was saying, it's about marketing. It's about getting likes and it being hot and who's following. So she's dating who's hot. She's dating who's in trend. That's what they built their brand on. So I totally get that. I just feel like sometimes though, I feel like, am I the only one that when I walk into a room with my lady, or in my case, maybe my man, I don't want 10 or 15 people in that room who've already had her or him. Is that wrong on my part? Maybe as a Gemini, I'm just like way more territorial, or I don't know. Maybe I'm screwed up that way. I don't want to walk in a room and like 10 people in that room have, already busted down what I got.
I just come back from commercial, remind me to tell y'all a story about I walked in the room and 3 people that I slept with were all there together. And
you know what?
I believe you.
We got some more stories to cover, but let's talk about that a little bit, because we and my boyfriend have chats about this all the time. We'll be right back. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we will be right back with more TGIF and our thought tales when we come back.